We literally look like a band of chuckle fucks, and this is hilarious.
Yeah, someone was giving him a lot of shit because yet again 343 has gone and lied to the community about, no fear of missing out, but a lot of the shit that they have in the store and in the way you progress incentivizes, obviously paying to not miss out.
Right. So, oh, for fuck's sake, I fucking wanted to go do it again. Right. Let me pop open mine.
I think I bought the battle pass thing where like it gives you like that first 25, but that's
I
it.
just went with the standard premium just to see what was the difference
We
between
need to
it.
get thrown into a match.
Yeah, I
I'm
started.
have audio for a good minute then.
There's literally no difference between the premium battle pass. Oh, and I just crashed.
In.
God damn it.
If I gotta go back and wait, so be it.
No,
All right,
there is a difference between the free and premium. Like,
I mean, in
Level
terms of
three.
like how you progress, obviously you get access to more shit, but there's no like bonus XP to be gained from that. It's just, you pay to have access to all this other shit, but you're gonna progress at the same speed. So there's no incentive for really getting the pass if it's just for cosmetics.
motherfucker, you need to go play Halo. Not Halo, fuck, you're playing Halo.
I am
You
playing
need to play
Halo.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh, you need to
No, why do you think I
travel
don't touch those fucking things? They're just polluted microtransactions anymore.
Yeah,
Obviously, it's a thing that's gonna be around, but for Halo, it's not okay.
the microtransactions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, for something
I
that's-
don't know, because that's the thing. It is getting enough backlash. Then again, Halo 5 still exists. So,
But then it was just, you're paying for RNG to get like a weapon or a vehicle. You're not paying. Well, I guess you are paying for cosmetics, but you're not paying
So back it up.
directly for cosmetic that you will never get if you don't pay for it then and there. You at least have the chance of getting it.
I look at it like this: as long as like you can earn it, like through doing challenges and getting the XP
Yeah.
for it, I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah,
It's
I
if
do
you could get
think
it through doing
what the
certain
weekly
challenges.
will be.
fucking
Yeah.
god. It's just a matter of like, okay, so say that I wanted to get June's helmet. Say I got a fucking dome like 50 players and
Yeah,
a certain
doing it
game
with
mode.
that
That is a fucking challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing
say-
it through that system would make it more incentivized than saying, okay, spend so much time getting XP, and only at level, I think it's at level 40 of the pass, do you actually get a fucking helmet.
No.
No, it's not.
it's-
It's not just level 40.
Level 10?
Might be
I think
level-
so.
Well, even then, you
Level
have to
10's
go.
the first helmet. Actually, no, that's a lie, sorry. Level... either 1 or 2, sorry, you get a helmet.
I thought you get a visor at level 1 or 2.
Because you unlock the Mark 5. That actually might be rank 5.
Yeah, you unlock the Mark 5 first, and then you start earning for both.
Yeah, and then you fucking unlock 4 helmets now. That's
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're unlocking all these things, and you're not even unlocking them for cross-core, but yet you see bots with cross-core attachments.
just give
So
it
the
a
system's
bit of time.
there, but you just have absolutely no access to it.
Well, remember, later. It's an easy thing to forget,
Oh,
considering it's
spiked.
out.
Sorry, you get an attachment for the helmet, yeah.
Like I said, this is a beta. You do got to remember that. It's very
Well, yeah,
easy
I get
to
that
forget,
it's a beta,
but this is...
but the season's still a season.
Well, no, not really.
I think the only thing they really got right with this is the fact you can actually go back in the season, I believe, and not
Yeah, that's a
miss
good
out on
feature.
what's there.
That's a Halo MCC feature they brought over.
yeah, because like you could be doing stuff when the Halo Reach campaign had like their fucking thing, and then you, oh, well, I want to do what's going on with the new one because I want that shit for my Spartan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, if they would just make the smallest change of like, oh, you earn them through the challenges and not putting XP towards a goal like that. Like, obviously, locking it behind some sort of challenge or some sort of progression is a good idea, but not if you're locking them behind paying to get access to that form of progression.
Yeah, maybe I want to get some of the stuff that has to be paid content.
Like, if they make you pay for the colors, yeah, that's fine. It's just a fucking color. Charge like $1 for that. Or if you want to get a pack of colors, charge $10 or some shit for that. But don't
Please don't
charge
say that,
people for
because
armor.
Exactly.
I don't care
Armor
about
as
the
well.
color.
No, the armor one makes sense. As long as it's not some extremely slimmed down, hard to see armor. Specifically, the example of this is Rose's skin from Modern Warfare. If you've played Modern Warfare, you know what I'm talking about.
The what?
Because that's a character skin that was released. It's a pitch black suit, but for some fucking
Oh
reason,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yep, you could not see it properly in the game. And there was another issue like that with one of the ghillie suits. It was actually a feature. It was quite cool. Ghillie suit guy, I think he was called Gollum.
I think that was one of them.
Yeah, he had another issue with one of his skins and cosmetics where it was a paper one, but also this is where it became an issue. Was that the render distance on that skin was about half the distance of the
What?
normal one. So you couldn't
Oh
actually
damn it!
see it. Right, we need to stop pushing that anyway.
See, there are things in the shop that I'm not gonna complain too much about just having microtransactions. Obviously, microtransactions are a necessity these days, but there are some things in there that really don't need to be in there.
I mean,
Especially
I don't
if-
get why they release the multiplayer without the campaign. If you're gonna release a game, you got to release it in its entirety. So that way, when you
No,
pay
no,
that
they-
$60,
They
you
released the
pay.
campaign or the multiplayer early as like a reward for people giving them actually some pretty good feedback on the flights. And because it was their 20th anniversary of the console and what started the generation.
Well, yeah, I get that. But if the thing is, if they were gonna release the game, they should have released the entire game at once. That's
Technically,
how
they did for content creators. Certain content creators got access to a demo of Halo Infinite's campaign.
That demo
So-
should have been released months and months ago, not like within the past couple of weeks when.
To be honest, that I would have to disagree there because I believe even that was limited extremely.
Yeah, it was
The demo
limited
was
to.
only
There's going to be a lot
available-
of content with the campaign. The reason why it's open-ended the way it is solely just to would be the right word here.
But you guys get what I'm
Right, who's
saying
here
though. Like when they
played-
released Halo 5, they released the campaign, they
Well, who's
released
here
all of
played
that.
games like those for free?
Fucking shit.
Right. You know how they did the campaign system in that?
Yeah.
I'm expecting something like that where the base game comes out. I've got a feeling it's going to be mostly all there because it is a larger title.
They wanted.
got a
They said they
Microsoft
wanted to
budget.
last 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're gonna
what we're
do
gonna end up
bits of
with-
filler here and there. But the issue is Destiny had the same plan, but it
Well,
kind of got worse with each.
Destiny is also just a terrible idea.
Yeah.
No,
Or rather,
the
Destiny
first
2
one
was.
awesome.
Yeah, the first one was cool. It was fun. But the second one, I think the second one was where they wanted to do the 10-year plan, and then they just kind of watered
The
it down.
second one
with
is
all
where
this
they
other
ended
shit.
up taking that pay-to-win bullshit.
Yeah.
Both of those guys are cracked.
Minutes remaining.
Paying fucking... You had to pay money for some exotics in some cases. You had to... Oh, correction, no, you had to pay money for the exotics because you could only get most of them through the passes. And then you had to pay fucking extra for, older shit, which is broken shit in the game. Making the entire landscape.
Oh, that was a hammer.
I think the general idea is like when you look at something, especially armor in Halo, you want to have the thought of, oh, he must have worked for that, not oh, he paid $20 for it.
Look at Halo 3, how they did the armor for that.
Yeah, if
Or even
if
better
you went
yet,
and got
Halo
every
Reach.
armor in Halo 3, you got the katana. You
Yeah.
were
Halo Reach was a
rewarded
good
for
one, though.
getting all the armor.
Then
Halo
you've
Reach,
got Halo
had a
Reach,
very
you
good
had to
system
earn
there.
credits.
yeah, because that
You still
was-
had to go through the rank, but you earned the credits up to that rank.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you still didn't have much to even fucking get towards any of that. So, you ever see someone wearing full Mark 5 and they're swapping between all this shit, you know they fucking earned that.
Yeah.
Because that was a fucking nightmare to grind.
So what I don't understand is like, yeah, microtransactions are cool. Do it for just paints. Don't do it for armor shit. If you're gonna have special things in there for armor, make it to where you gotta earn it. Like I said, 50 headshots with a sniper rifle, you get maybe June's helmet. 100, you get
Yeah,
a
like
chest
the
piece.
regular shit. If
Yeah,
you want to go with
sneak up
flamboyant and all
behind,
that
you know,
flair.
A melee kill from behind, I don't know. Let's just say 200 people, right? Because
Yeah.
legendary items, legendary rewards. If it's just a helmet, it's just a helmet. But let's say like not June,
Emil.
Miles armor kit. You know, got to get up behind someone. You got to whack him in the back. You know, that's just shit like that. That's actually someone should submit that to them. That'd be fucking amazing.
Or get like I want to say 500 kills with the shotgun.
But
It would be nice to see something like that. I don't think it'll happen.
nah, not that stuff's already in the past, unfortunately.
Yeah, like it worked well back
Oh shit,
then.
my headset. My headset under my chair. Like, where the fuck's my headset? Oh fuck's over there.
It worked super well back then without the need for microtransactions. Like I think the only thing people really wanted was if there's going to be microtransactions, don't make it like this. Don't make it to where you have a higher chance of missing out on shit every week. Especially when some of that shit is like.
Around. Do you know how
Yeah, it'll
often
cycle.
the Destiny store cycles around to the older stuff?
Yeah.
All the time.
I'm talking more or
all the
less by
time.
the fact that the more shit they come out with, the higher the chance that you'll see that
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
that store will get bigger.
Yeah, the store will get bigger.
Yeah, it will get significantly bigger. That's the thing. Again, like I said, you got to remember, it's still a beta.
Yeah.
I guarantee
Yeah.
even this UI is going to go through a lot of changes for it.
I mean, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, it's
honestly, I'm not a
gotta.
big fan of the UI.
Because it makes everything hang on.
It bunches everything up in the bottom. So I mean, it's just kind of like this could be so much better if you did X, Y, Z.
Put game audio now, finally.
I do wish, like, it feels really like they went hard on prioritizing UNSC weapons. I really wish they would have brought back at least more of them, like the SMG.
Yeah, that would have been fucking pretty cool.
That's in the game, though.
What's up?
Remember watching the original gameplay reveal? It's in it. If I remember correctly, it's in it.
Wait, wasn't it sitting on a crate or some shit?
Yeah,
I don't remember him ever picking it up. I remember
So what you're
There's a
saying
way.
is that there is a possibility that there's more weapons that are going to be coming. They're just not in yet.
Yeah, I'll yeah,
That's
I'll
what I mean,
search
like,
here in a minute after this
at the
match.
moment, this is all we get at release. But if they do add more, it's probably going to be like for an expansion or some shit.
Please.
Like what? Like we're going to get like chapters of the campaign released.
Yes, that's
No,
what I've
nothing
been
like
saying.
that. I would hope they don't do it like that. That's a bad way
Well,
to
no,
do it.
that's what it's going to be. It's going to be over 10 years. They said they're not releasing another game, but they're going to keep the story going for 10 years.
Oh yeah, like they do different.
This game hasn't
Yeah.
been in development long enough.
So
to have
then
10
do like
years of
expansions
content.
and shit or offshots.
So we're going to end up with chapters. We'll have to pay for it separately. That I can guarantee you.
Right, yeah, like fucking. It's definitely not worth the $60 price tag if that's how they do it, and they're just gonna make you pay for each
that
story
actually
expansion.
means it will be. Because that means that we're dedicated to supporting a single product with a bunch of 20 quid DLCs down the line that should bring at least as much content, if not just a little less than the actual story mode itself. Good cats. Play some more games.
Are we supposed to get the railgun again?
I know. But the
because
problem
I
is,
know
if you
that
pay $60
wasn't
for a game and then you're paying $20 for story expansions, there tends to be a bit of an issue there.
It's Destiny all over again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. It's not really an issue.
It's
until
not a
people start
good
complaining
practice.
about
It
what-
happens, but it's not a good practice.
I agree with you there, Mustang.
Oh, I need to make some money.
Yeah, but they don't need a
Multiplayer
nickel and
being
dime
free.
us all to death. At that point, people are justified in saying it's a cash grab.
Well, don't play
Like,
it.
it's not a good idea to condone it either, or to support it.
Oh shit!
Oh, don't buy it. Don't buy Halo at all. Just stick to the free multiplayer. Buy
No,
parts,
because like
don't
you
buy
paid
nothing.
$60 for previous Halo games and had the whole fucking thing written down there. Outside of obviously like the books and
Welcome
shit
to
that
the
you could
industry
go
now,
into.
man.
Enemy
Yeah.
halfway to victory.
The thing is, like, I think Mustang's talking about what I said a while back, where if you're gonna release a game, you release it in its entirety. So
Yep.
if I'm paying
Don't
$60,
Destiny
I'm paying for campaign, I'm paying for multiplayer, and you know, if DLC comes out down the road where I get more maps, cool.
Yeah, like that's something worth $60. You get everything then and there, and then if they make expansions, yeah, charge $20 for that or some shit.
Exactly.
But don't make one part free, one single bit, $60, and then 2 years later, or 1 or 2 years later, then you're getting the rest of the game. Because at that point, the game's not finished.
£60 for a campaign and campaign only.
This whole pre-releasing games where they're in beta is, honestly, it's a shitty practice and it needs to stop.
The one that does need to stop is the pre-order for beta access as well.
Yeah.
That is the part that does need to stop. The betas themselves, like the betas are fucking great for the developers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but, like,
not
I'm not saying,
Ubisoft.
like, the open betas and stuff like that, do those, but do those in, like, little bits and pieces. Like, have, like, a beta, you know, this month, they get all the bugs patched, and they try it again.
That's what they did with flights. And then they released this. I guess you could say the flights were the closed beta, and this would be the public one.
Yeah, they need to
As
stick
a simple
with
comparison.
closed betas and shit like that, as to just like, oh, you know, we're gonna just whole-ass release this beta and just, you know, fix it as the problems arise.
That's not too bad in practice, because at least you're getting more active feedback that way.
Yeah, but I mean, this is considered a released game right now. That's in beta.
Daisy. It's a good example of a game that does
Yeah,
that.
DayZ did that.
Well,
But it's
DayZ
like-
also started out as a
For
mod.
7 or 8 years.
Watch my back.
Rust, same thing. Ark didn't come out until a few years
I think
back,
The
roughly.
Forest came out 2 years ago out of pre-release.
Yep. This thing, there's fucking hundreds of games. This has been a thing that goes on for fucking ages. A lot of it
Yeah,
is
but like the
support.
actual issue is more or less back to the point of you're paying $60 for something that's not finished. Bottom line. And you're gonna try and say, you know, they'll work on it, but they've had more than enough time to, at the very least, finish the product and then work on it as it's out. As opposed to just saying, you know, we're gonna make this product, then make more expansions for it and charge $10, $20 for each expansion. That only gets worse.
Yeah. And the thing
Like, I'm
is,
okay with them doing it for 10 years. I'm okay with them making expansions and shit. But $60 is a big price to pay for something that's just the campaign. We've had previous releases. It's every other release. $60, you've gotten everything. Not just the campaign.
Yeah, it's the development costs. Like that's the thing. They have Microsoft money, but they have to make money on it. That's why.
But here's the
EA
thing,
doesn't
where
make
did
a lot
all
of games
that
anymore.
money go in their development for this that it's still $60? Yeah, open world, a massive open world, sure. But GTA 5 had a massive open
When
world.
did Halo
That
5
was
come out?
$60.
Yes, when did
And
Halo
that had
5
a
come out?
ton of shit to do in that
When-
open world.
When did Halo 5 come out?
the 8th of December.
I don't know, what year?